YouTubers. So we're just about ready to get started on Mailbag. I'm running a little late, and we've got a lot to get through today, and I'm going to try to get through it all, because we had a number of people write to us and say, oh, there's stuff that's in today's Mailbag that has to get open because it's going home with Chili, who's getting adopted today. So we're going to do our best. I don't want to make anybody feel slighted because I didn't give what they sent enough attention, but we are going to probably try to move a little bit quicker than usual. Yeah, these are Amazon boxes. Anyhow, oh, I'm careful. It's the kittens who aren't being careful. Definitely getting your cough. You hear that? Just a few more things. Oh, Ari, just knock it off, buddy. That's not necessary. You used to be so friendly with all the kittens. And the mom cats, yes. Maybe a little too friendly sometimes. So you got all the letters and stuff? Thank you. Anybody still out here? Yeah.
No. What? No kittens. Okay.
Tomato.
Oh, Cayenne.
Waffle.
Cayenne.
Cayenne. Gotta have a Diet Coke by contract, right? That was a joke. If you heard me say that, Coca-Cola has not yet offered us a contract, but hopefully someday. They got money, you know. They can afford to pay me for a product placement. What?
Kittens don't drink Diet Coke.
You're right. Kittens don't drink Diet Coke. It's not cool. I know. Daddy makes it look cool, but it's not. Okay. All right, YouTubers, hello. Let me just check the camera angles real quick, and we will dive right into it. Let me start by saying that when I went to the post office to pick this stuff up, Candy, of course, was there, as she always is. And she was super excited today. She had this big smile on her face. Well, she's always got a big smile on her face. She's such a sweet person. But she said, did you see this? And I said, did I see what? And she points, and there's a giant vase of roses on the counter. And she's like, one of the Kitten Academy fans sent this to me. And I thought, wow, you know, all of you, and especially whoever decided to send those flowers, just wonderful people. It's just the sweetest thing. It's so heartwarming, and especially, you know, in sort of the environment that we're in today. It's just touching to see people being so kind to each other. And it made my morning. So I'm going to tweet a photo of her standing next to the flowers. I can't really see too well on my phone. I think this photo is good enough, though, so I'm going to tweet that out right now, a little picture of her standing next to the vase of beautiful flowers. It's amazing. And there you go. That went out, so you can check our Twitter and see that. So there's something else really cool that I noticed then, which is that, I'll start with it. There's a letter in today's mailbag to all of the Kitten Academy fans from Candy. So Candy has written us a note from her to all of you, and let's see what it says. I haven't even opened it yet, so it's going to be as much a surprise to me as it is to you. Also on the front, she's put a little cat sticker here and a little sticker here that says "You Rock," and on the back she sealed it with a little cat sticker, so it's very cute.
It'd be funny if it was like, oh, I don't like you guys all that much.
Somehow I find that hard to believe. All right, so the front of the card is a print of cats. Each cat is a different sort of material. They're really pretty. I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but they're really pretty. And there's one playing with a ball of yarn, and one with a little bird sitting on the cat, and they each say something. This one says murr, purr, meow, meow, chitter, chitter, yowl, mew, and yawn. And inside it says, drum roll, "Dear Kitten Academy fans, thank you for the gorgeous flowers. They were such a kind and thoughtful gift. I just wanted to let you know that there are other workers here that help with all the letters and packages. I'm just the lucky one that gets to deliver them on Saturdays. Thank you again, Candy." So that's sweet. I think maybe Candy is feeling just a little bit guilty that she's the one that ended up famous, because she is the one that's always there on Saturday to deal with us. We have met a couple of the other workers from there from time to time, though, so I can testify that, yes, factually, there are other people at the Fox Lake Post Office. If I remember right, the postmaster himself met us a couple times, and I think his name is Kevin, right? So Kevin is the postmaster at the Fox Lake Post Office, and he's also just a really nice guy. Anyway, Candy is always there on Saturdays for us, and always with a big smile, and just she's just got a, I think the reason that she stands out is that she stands out. She's just a distinctive person and very photogenic, and so we get a kick out of her, and I think everybody does. So again, I can't say enough. Whoever sent those flowers, thank you so much. It's just the sweetest thing. So here we have a letter from, I immediately recognize this must be from Cindy. Oh, it is, and we didn't cover up her address. Good job. I hope everybody got that. I'll have to clear that out when we go to the archive, I think. Sorry. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this the outside of this is written in French. It's upstairs in the bedroom. I put it away because nobody was really using it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that does make a good man, doesn't it? You want this? You want the contemplation station? You could contemplate. Okay. Goodness, I can't get anything right this morning. Okay, so Cindy from France has written, and like I said, the front of the card is all French. Hello, Kitten Academy, Mr. A, Elsie, Eddie, Ari, Acro, DJ, Smokey, Loganberry, Custeroo, Chili Roo, and the kittens. How are you? I'm fine. It is with joy that I write to you. You are great people. Chili and the kittens are so cute. Hummus, baba ganoush, tahini, falafel, my prefer. Mr. Pickles, thank you so much, Mr. A and DJ. Elsie, the professors, I'm sorry for not having written before. Black was sick. I hope that my translation and good. I am a cleaning woman in private collective offices. Thank you. Goodbye. Big kiss from French, Cindy. And Cindy has also drawn a really cute drawing of a cat. Cindy, thank you so much for writing to us. I know it says here, I'm sorry for not having written before, but I think you mean not having written in a while, because you certainly have written to us before, and we always appreciate your letters. And I love seeing you on Twitter, too, so thank you for writing to us, Cindy. You've also written out the roster of all of the kittens here on the front of your card. Rue, Claire, Croquembouche, Chili, Tomato, Garbanzo, Kidney, Pinter, Coriander, etc. Oh, and there's a bunch of meows and woofs on the back for Elsie. That's really cute. I'm sorry if I accidentally showed your address on the live stream there. I'll edit that out before we publish the archive. Speaking of, I think I started the archive. I hope I did. Oh gosh.
Can you go do that?
Can you do it? Just log onto the machine. You know, and then all you have to do is check to see what the outputs are under outputs. Oh, you should probably do it with your laptop, right? Okay. Okay. DJ will make sure that we're getting the archive at least from this point forward, which means if YouTube fails to archive it, then poor Cindy and Cindy and Candy will get left out. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but you have to make sure that only the primary is on, because it will only do two things. So if it's primary and backup, like it should be, take off the backup and then just do. Okay. So click local recording. That's all you got to do. Good. Good thing that Diet Coke wasn't open yet. Okay. Sorry for that distraction. And here I said that we were going to go through this in a hurry. Wow, this is an interesting packet that we have here. Okay, it's labeled. It says read first. So here we go. Mr. A and DJ. Okay to read everything included inside. I have written a poem for Kitten Academy and also Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary. Please give the Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary to Jimmy D and Jenny D when it works out to do so. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day today. From Joyce Hetherington and her cat, Miss Sadie Alexis, former cat named Frankie Grace. That's Sadie pronounced like Sadie. P.S. Miss Sadie Alexis says hi to Mr. Elso Cat and hopes you will get a Twitter account one day soon. Mr. Elso Cat, I hope you're listening. You should have a Twitter account. Also, the Saturday stickers for DJ to use for fun or how she sees fit. Enjoy. Also, the Wednesday stickers are for Jimmy D and Jenny D to use. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I saw this on the art channel on our Discord Patreon chat server. That's a really great drawing of Elsie. Didn't I? Or am I thinking of Twitter? Was it on Twitter? Sometimes I get confused. It was one of those places for sure. I saw this wonderful drawing of Elsie, and now we have the original. And it says, based on How to Draw My Dog by Christopher Hart on YouTube. The person above is the author of How I Learned to Draw, reminded me of Sweet Elsie when I was finished, for Mr. A and DJ. It's a pretty good drawing of a dog, I think. Better than I could do, that's for sure. All right, so here we have a bunch of stickers that say Saturday, 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 and S for Saturday, and they're in all different fonts. And then we have a thing that says read second, and this must be our poem. It says, the Kitten and Mom Cat Hope Line. Though we all have favorites, we all know deep down inside that we do love them all. Fun to watch live and see them play. Fun to see them chase each other and do the shaka at the door. They bring much excitement to us and even more joy each day. I am a KA fan for life. We can rely on the kittens to bring a smile to our face, no matter the trials we face. For that reason, I'd like to say, with the kittens and the mom cats, I call it the Daily Kitten and Mom Cat Hope Line. By Joyce Hetherington and her cat, Miss Sadie Alexis, summer 2017. Font used, Arial. Oh, that's so sweet, Joyce. Thank you so much for that wonderful poem. I do like thinking of it as the Kitten and Mom Cat Hope Line. And I do hope Mr. Elso Cat decides to get a Twitter. That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? So, Joyce, thank you just a ton for that card. And rather than open this, obviously, we'll just set this aside and hand it off to Jimmy and Jenny for Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary, and they can open it and read it then. A little bitty mini mailbag for Jimmy and Jenny, and Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary, which is really, honestly, one of the best things on YouTube these days. Jimmy does such a great job. So, DJ wrote me a note here that says that there were 3 cards this week with maybe a little bit of extra sads, and I think we all know why at this point. I don't want you to think that I'm sweeping anything under the rug.
We just want to say thanks.
Yeah, we want to say thank you. We greatly appreciate everybody's, sort of condolences. So thank you for that. We just want to keep the stream positive for everybody for, I think, good reasons. So thank you to Chris from Tulsa who sent a card. Christiane?
Right?
I'm not sure. It's a Christiane from Germany, I think, though, who also sent a card. And Carrie from Monroe Falls, Ohio, who also sent a card. Thank you to the 3 of you for sending us wonderful cards. Thank you. All right, here we have a postcard straight from Alaska that says Iditarod Trail. And it says, Dear Kitten Academy, greetings from Alaska. We're only temporary residents on a family vacation, but wanted to let you know we've been thinking of you and can't wait to catch up on all the kittens when we return home. Thanks for all that you do and all the joy that you bring to our lives. Squeeze a kitten for us. Hearts, the Angus Gangus. And there's a little tiny drawing here, a drawing of some mountains that are snow-peaked mountains, and next to it there is a Kitten Academy logo cat that is wearing one of those Eskimo parkas, and it says Eskimo Kitty Burr. Burr. It's really, really cute. Oh, thank you guys so much. How cool is it that people that are on vacation take time out from being in just a majestic place like Alaska to think of us? I think that's really sweet of you and greatly appreciated. All right, so here we have our weekly letter, speaking of, from Mr. Elso Cat. And Mr. Elso Cat has, instructions, I think? Wow, okay, this is complicated. Mr. Elso Cat, let's see what we've got here. First we have, this says, number 1, first Xmas gift I could have been her gift. My pick was in a round cat frame. This didn't work. Notice my sexy eyes. And then I lift up the little slip here, and underneath there is a picture of a cat in a round frame with sexy eyes wearing a bell. The cat is wearing a bell, so I think that is Mr. Elso Cat himself. Second Xmas gift, I thought I'd wink at her. This didn't work again, even in a heart-shaped cat frame. Aw, and here's Mr. Elso Cat winking. 3, third Xmas gift, my brother found me really holding Noel, a movie star, in his room. Lita didn't care. Note, movie had Nick and Noel in it. It's packed away in Xmas bin. We have Nick the dog, too. Mom lets them out at Christmas. Aw, this is Mr. Elso Cat snuggling with a stuffed dog, I think, or cat. I'm not sure from the picture, but this suggests it's a dog, right?
No, but I think
Oh, maybe Noel is the cat and Nick is the dog. I see.
There's also a Christmas dog.
I see. I get it. All right. And 4, this one is special. It's got hearts, and it says, 4, if you want to see her, here she is. You'll see why I'm in love. Aww. So sweet. What an elaborate way of writing, too. I like this sort of a... You know what this reminds me of? The 1, 2, 3, 4 in sequence like this are those old highway signs that used to be ads that would be in rhyme. Like Brill Cream, you know? Wow.
I've seen that.
Well, I really wish that I could remember the text from one so I could quote it, but I can't. Burma Shave is what I'm thinking, not Brill Cream. They were all Burma Shave ads. That was Burma Shave was a shaving cream, and yeah, Burma. And they would do one of their big advertising campaigns was they would put up signs along the highway, just little signs, not like the big signs that you see these days. Little signs along the highway, but it would be a poem that would be. You'd be driving along and you'd see the first sign, it would be the first line of the poem. And then you drive a little further and you'd see the second sign, it would be the second line of the poem. And they'd usually only be like 3 or 4 lines, and then the last line was always Burma Shave.
Would it rhyme?
Yeah, they were rhyming a little. I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find plenty of examples of the Burma Shave ads. All right, let's move right along. Okay, this promises to be pretty cool. Did you open this and had a look at it already? Okay, good. So this is the cutest. This has on the front of it a drawing, a really good drawing. This is some nice art of a cat reading the newspaper. It says, "Hi, Candy." The cat's saying, "Hi, Candy." And the newspaper that they're reading is the KA Times, and the only headline I can read is at the bottom. It says, "Meow." But on the back, it says, "Congrats, graduates," and it says, "Shop the OAW store." And then over here on the side, we have a Kitten Academy mug with steam coming out of it, and a little plate with something on it that's labeled coffee and stroopwafels. And if you've not been following along with the stroopwafel craze, our correspondent, our regular correspondent, Spherical Kitten, sent us stroopwafels, which we had never previously heard of. But now we are addicted. They are the thing to have with your coffee if you've never had stroopwafels. I'll tell you that since Spherical Kitten sent them to us, I have discovered them everywhere. So there turns out that you can find them if you know to look for them. But they're really good. They're like these little sweet waffles, I guess, sort of like little thin waffles that have syrup in them. And what you do is you get your coffee in the morning or your tea, and you take one of the stroopwafels and you put it on top of the cup so that the steam from the coffee warms it up. It's delicious. I can't say enough about it. Look at this now. This is really cool. I love getting people's local newspapers, and here we have the Orinda News, published by the Orinda Association, delivered to 9,000 households and businesses in Orinda, 12 issues annually, and this is the August issue. And there's a lot of fun stuff in this issue, including the police blotter, but here there happens to be an advertisement right on the front that has a picture of kittens. So I like that already. Let me just, I'm not going to, we've really got to get through this mailbag in a hurry, so I don't want to take too much time out for this.
Maybe you should read it so that they'll not get enough. See if she's finding anything out.
I will read the note, but I had to go straight to the police blotter. The police blotter is on page 5, and that's always a good time. And Orinda, that has 9,000 households and businesses. I can't read the entire police blotter, but I would like you to know that there were 5 occurrences of barking dogs that the police had to look into. And it says here, 1 incident of, and I quote, uncontrollable juvenile. So you watch out. There is at least 1 kid in Orinda that is uncontrollable. All right, let's see what we got here. Aw, this is a drawing. Wow, and this is this package is from Lily Cat's mom on the chat. If you are on the chat, you will know Lily Cat's mom as one of our people. And this is a drawing of the first day of school for the Beans and the Persians and Mr. Pickles. 11 kittens might be too many for even Professor Custard. Isn't that fantastic?
So cute.
Now, I think that Lily Cat's mom also included another drawing that we love. She's shared it already with the chat, but we didn't want to show it on the stream because it's just full of onions. But here we have a sign next to the class that says, "Welcome to Professor Custard's class," and there's a contemplation station sitting here under the sign. And then we have all the kittens, and they each have the little name on their desk. And here is obviously Professor Custard, I think. And it says, "Next recess, I'm going to hide in Smokey's office." That's a especially funny because, at least when I was in grade school or high school, the teachers had an office they would hide in and smoke. It's almost the same thing. All right, let's see what they're all saying. Hummus is saying, Teacher Custard, I have to use the litter box. He's got his hand up. Mr. Pickles is saying, can I go to the fountain for a drink? This really does remind me of school. Baba Ganoush is just labeled Nooshi, and it says, is it lunchtime yet? Falafel. Oh, look, a burb. I like that it's spelled burb. Pinto Bean. Elsie ate my homework. This is so cute. Garbanzo Bean is saying, how long is recess? How long is it? How long till recess? Sorry. Corey is saying, I think Tomato's napping.
Yeah.
Tahini is saying, there's an ant on my desk. Oh, and there actually is. You can see it. Wow. And and all the desks are Amazon boxes. I see that now. This is so cute. Oh my God. Cayenne is saying, ouch, I snagged a claw on my desk. Kimmy Bean is saying, teacher, Corey pulled my tail. And Tomato is sleeping. It just says, oh my gosh, Lily Cat's mom, this is so great. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. That is the best. I think I'm going to have that framed. That's so wonderful. Oh, and at the bottom here, okay, it says, okay to read aloud, but feel free to skip over anything that might be too oniony. And DJ has actually expurgated this for me already. So it says, since it's back to school week here and in many places around the country, I thought it'd be fun to imagine what the kitten room would look like if it were more like a classroom for human kids. And I'm sure you'd have enough empty Amazon.com boxes to try this out for real sometime. It still amazes me how well the 11 Beans and Persians and Mr. Pickles play together, and how relaxed Chili is while Firmageddon is happening all around her. I've enclosed our small, very local newspaper for your reading enjoyment. A bit of trivia, the founder of the orphanage school reported on pages 13 and 17, the article Rotary's Gift Gives Hope to Many, is a member of my church, and I thought DJ would be happy to know that they're getting furniture for the school so students will no longer have to sit on the floor like homeless cats. Purrs and meows, Lily Cat's mom, and Lily Cat's dad, and the Thanksgiving twins. So, wow, thank you so much, Lily Cat's mom, and I love your use of the phrase like homeless cats. If the viewers have not caught on to this yet, it is sort of taking off as a phrase DJ uses it whenever she sees a cat sitting or sleeping on the floor. She always ends up asking the cat, why are you sleeping on the floor like a homeless cat? Because sleeping on the floor is something for homeless cats, not for dignified house cats. So that's really cute. Lily Cat's mom, that drawing is the best. Thank you so much. Okay, here we have something that is drop shipped from lasercrafting.com. My goodness, laser crafting. That sounds super futuristic. Let's see what we got here. We have a packing slip. Let's see if it gives any clue who sent this. It does not, unless it was actually sent by Laser Crafting themselves. And inside we have, ooh, door signs for Smokey and Elsie for their offices.
This is from Joyce.
Is this from Joyce? Hetherington Joyce? Oh, thank you, Joyce. Look at that. Well, I definitely know where to put Smokey's signs because she's got her own office. I don't know where to put Elsie's for sure, but I could put it where she sleeps upstairs. Yeah. Or I could just put them both on Smokey's office because Elsie does spend some time in there. We'll figure it out, but I love these. These are really professional too. Thank you so much. And they're adhesive too, so it'll be real easy for me to just slap it on Smokey's office. That'll be really cute. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Just unceremoniously throw it at DJ. So while I'm opening this, I think you all know that today is an adoption day. So after Mailbag, we've been told at 1 or 1:30, right? Roughly 1:30 this afternoon. Oh, maybe even as early as 12:30? Okay, maybe even as early as 12:30, we will have adopters arriving for Chili and for Cayenne, right? That's very exciting.
I have to turn this in, put all the things together for their bags.
Who did what?
We have to put all their bags
We do,
together,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, so we have, okay, well, first let me read this and go through this, and we'll pick that up in a second. This says, thank you this much. Hi, Mr. A and DJ. I am fairly new to the Patreon chat and enjoy it. I made these for you and DJ. Hope you enjoy them too. Donna M. Oh, wow, Donna M, what did you make? Let's find out. So as I was saying, we always make up endowment bags for the kittens and cats as they're adopted, and we have the bags for Chili and for Cayenne, but we haven't actually filled them yet, so we've got to do that in between the mailbag and the time that the adopters arrive. Wow, these are charms, and they're so cool. These are really, really cool. So we have one for Mr. A, and it has 3 different smiley face emojis. One is sticking its tongue out. Plus, it has a little brass smiley face wearing glasses. Looks just like me. And a little poop charm, which is really, really cute. I love it. And then we have one here that says for DJ. And DJ's has 6 different smiley face emojis. And also a little brass blushing girl, and here's the joy emoji that's crying from happiness,
Yeah, I like that one.
which, yeah, we use online all the time. So, wow, those are really, really cool. Thank you so much. I will hand these off to DJ, and we will add them to our keychains. There's some appropriate locations. So wonderful. Thank you. All right. I think I know what's in this already just from the mailing label. We've been experienced at this one. This is a drop shipment from Amazon. And it says, for Mr. Pickles to take with him when he gets his forever home. From Kitty Cat, that's with a K and a K, Kitty Cat, just a lurker on Discord. Kitty Cat's a Discord lurker. Kitty Cat, thank you so much for joining us on Discord. I hope it's enjoyable for you, even if you're not somebody that chats. I hope it's fun for you to get to watch the alumni channel and all the people talking about all the stuff. And here we have a Fashions Talk set of kitten toys and cat toys. These are all really good toys. We've gotten this set for previous graduates, and although they are all great, my favorite is the one that's really hard for you to see, which is a wand toy that has a metal wire on it and a cool feather with some jingles at the end. Really works out well for the kittens. So I'm sure that we will find a way to pass this along to Mr. Pickles' adopter, who, thank goodness, is relatively local, so that's really easy for us to do. And we'll get that to him, even though he's already gone to his adopter. We'll find a way to make that happen. I keep saying that we've got a backlog of stuff that we have to get to previously adopted cats, but we set it all aside, and at some point in the very near future, we're going to go down that list and get it all to the appropriate people. DJ's rolling her eyes at me right now and sighing, because she knows that it's something that we got to get done, but yes, so we're bad at it, but not only do we have the best of intentions, we make sure that we've got all that stuff labeled and set aside, so at some point we can just put it in some boxes and go down to the post office and see Candy and get that sent out. So we will do that. All right, here we have a box that says it is from Bear House. Bear House, I'm not familiar with what Bear House might even be. Oh, it says Build-A-Bear Workshop. Okay. It says, oh, this is just a packing slip. Does it tell us who this is from? Lisa K. Oh my goodness, Lisa K. This is interesting. Very interesting. I wish that there were a note to sort of explain your intent, but I think I get the idea. So what we have here is a Build-A-Bear. It says saddle, bridle, and blanket set. And I can only imagine that what you intend is for us to use this for photography for maybe one of the faculty cats. And I think that that's a brilliant idea. I'm going to have some fun doing that, but it's also going to be a tricky thing to do. Lisa, if you have a different explanation that you would like to give me for this, definitely hit me up on the chat and let me know. Or maybe it's one of those gifts that will explain itself as we go through the rest of the things. We'll find out. I think DJ's got one eye on the chat, so she'll let me know if Lisa chimes in and says, oh, this is obviously what that's for. You should know. I have made jokes more than once about one of our kittens being so large that we should get them a saddle. So I think that's what this is from. And I certainly would love to use it in that way. I mean, not to ride the cat, but at least to get some funny pictures. Although, if we ever get a cat in here that I actually can ride, I am He-Man. All right, let's see here. Wow, nice. Amazon gift bags. These are so nice. It says, a gift for you. Mr. A, enjoy Lisa K. All right, and the other one says, Mr. A, so you can always have pickles with you. Okay, well, let's find out. Oh, hang on. Lisa K says, Kitten Academy, you made a joke about Mr. Pickles needing a saddle so Kidney could ride him. Well, you're not wrong about that. There's also a reminder here from Lisa K saying, don't forget that something that's in today's mailbag is to go with chili. There's a note attached, so we will get to that. We definitely will. Okay, thank you for the reminder, though, because I really appreciate the last-minute reminder. I think you all know by now, if you've ever watched one of these mailbags, people send us messages all week long that are to the effect of, oh, I sent this thing in the mailbag and I didn't give a note, but here's what I intended, or here's what I want you to do with it, or here's who it's from. And without fail, no matter what I do, by the time I get to mailbag, completely forgotten who said it, what it was about, all of the details. But I had a thought today on the way home, DJ, from the post office. I thought, I know exactly how I should be dealing with this. It's so obvious. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. From now on, whenever I get one of these messages, I'm just going to open DJ's log that she uses during the mailbag and note it in there. Right?
Yes, I told you this before.
Have you? No, that was an original thought. Did you incept it? Did you incept it in me while I was sleeping last night?
I told it to you with my voice.
That's a kind of inception. Okay, so here we have, it says, sock it to me, men's crew sock. And it says cat scratch. And it looks like a cat wearing headphones and, yes, scratching on a record. Hi, Kimmy Bean. It is a cat scratch, as in cat DJ. There's a bunch of cats wearing headphones and records, and he's scratching the record, and he doesn't even need a needle. He's just using his claws, of course, because why not? These are these are actually really cool socks. I'm excited to wear those. Hi, Kidney Bean. Okay, well, you just settle down there, and we'll work around you, okay? All right. So this one says, so that we can always have pickles with us, and let's see what we got. These little bags are so cool. Oh, it's another sock, I think. It is another sock. It's a pickle sock, and it says, hang on, I gotta open this. So the manufacturer of this is Foot Traffic. I really like this.
Is there a note in that?
The note just says, oh yes, this note. This note? There you go. It is, the sock itself is patterned like a giant pickle with little bumps on it, but it has a picture of a pickle on the front, and the pickle is saying, I'm kind of a big deal. DJ, come on. That's so fun. Thank you so much. I'm excited about wearing both of those. Thank you so much, Lisa K. Here, you can have those two. Okay, you guys just want to play with the paper? All right, we can arrange that. There's one of these bags here too, just in case. Okay, I'm just going to grab whatever's closest. We had a couple things today that were from overseas that we had to sign for. This one comes to us apparently from China. And usually the customs declaration gives away what's in the bag, so we're never surprised by these things. But this customs declaration appears to be written in Chinese, so I still have no clue what we're going to find in here. But it fills up the bag pretty well, so I'm going to try to open it carefully. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this looks like something for DJ. Oh, it does. It says, look at that. Right on the label. I almost missed it. The label says, ship to DJ at Kitten Academy. And this is really, really cool, DJ. DJ. This is really cool. Are you watching this? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, that's so cute.
Wait for it. It's solid. Like, this is, wow, this is the real deal right here.
The real thing.
Look at this. It is a cat purse with a little, like a gemstone nose and some whiskers, and the ends of the bag are its ears. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, it smells like this is like genuine. The whole thing is just really nice. Look at that. Oh, it's got a strap too in case you decide to wear it that way. I guess that's how they do it. Wow. This is a really cool purse, actually. I wish guys could carry purses without getting funny looks. Because I would totally, totally do that. Here, you should have a look at that. That's so cool. I have no idea who this is from, do I? There is a name on it, but it's hard to tell. I think that this is from the manufacturer and not from the person that sent it. That's my guess. I'll give this to DJ anyway, so she can at least note that much down. If you are the one who sent that amazing purse, definitely reach out to us and let us know, please. That is so cool. Wow. I really do wish I could carry a purse like that one. That's pretty awesome. All right, so like I said, we're going to try to move right along here. I'm sorry. Who sent it?
Janie P and KP. You've seen them online.
Yes, Janie P. Thank you. All right, I'm sorry for plowing through the mailbag today, but aw, look at this. Okay, this seems like it is a multi-part gift. Oops, hang on. Yes, Spherical Kitten says, Kitten Academy, the bag is from Janie P and KP. Thank you so much. Here it says, we just have a note. This doesn't actually say, oh, who it's from. It doesn't say who it's from, but I'm guessing that that may be revealed in another bag. It does say, obviously the Furminator is for Chili, as it's more suitable for long-haired cats, but I bet Coco won't complain. The cat at wellness thing is more of a funky toy, but I know cats who really love it. So the cat at wellness thing is obviously in another box. I'm sorry, Mario.
So those are from?
It doesn't say who it's from. But I think we probably can figure it out before we get to the end of this. But here we have a Defurminator de-shedding tool that is going to go with Chili, and it's obviously for somebody who knows what they're talking about, because Chili is being adopted by Miko, who has a cat named Coco, and it mentions Coco, so we know that much. So I'm going to put this right back in the box. That way we get this to Chili and hand it over to DJ, who can maybe use that to get a clue of which one of the people that sent things for Chili that is from. And when we eventually get to the, what did it say the other thing was?
Wellness thing.
Okay, when we eventually get to the cat wellness thing, we'll maybe have a better clue where that's what that's all about. Okay, here we have another international box. This one is from Australia. Goodness. All right, let's just see here. What have we got? Let's see if I can open this. Okay, I think I can. Okay. Oh, is this the one? Okay, card, then letter. What? Oh, Elinari, thank you. Thank you so much, Elinari, whose name I think I say incorrectly, just like everybody else's name I say incorrectly. So that's really sweet of you. Okay, this is another package that has instructions for me. It says card, then letter, and presents as you read the letter. So let's start with the card. The card says, I think you are possum, and it has a drawing of a cat, and it points out the paw, just in case you don't know which part of the cat might be the paw. It's good to have that illustrated for us. And inside it says, Mr. A and DJ, greetings from so far away it is winter. I've only been to Illinois once, and it was the coldest I have ever been, despite being March. Last night, I was thinking what great heaters cats make and suddenly understood why you have 6. Signed, Cat. Signed, Cat. It's either the best name ever or this was written by a cat. I'm not sure which one it is, but maybe we will figure that out as we go along. Okay, so we have instructions. It says, first off, it's got a picture of a cat, and it says, Ella approves this message. So that must be a picture of Ella, who's beautiful, by the way. Wow. It says, okay to read on the stream, but I hope you're recording this because I will be fast asleep during the mailbag. Letter first and parcel second. In order, please. I bought the newspaper specifically, so I hope you enjoy it. Aw. Hello, Mr. A and TJ. Greetings from the Southern Hemisphere. I'm not sure how many Australians watch Kitten Academy, but there's at least one human in Sydney and very occasionally one cat. The occasional interest from the cat is good because her approach to other cats makes Ari look like a UN diplomat. She did, however, take an interest in what I was doing. I want to thank you both for what you do for the cats and kittens, and for those of us who enjoy watching them grow, thrive, and find homes with people who understand their personalities. The presents will require a small explanation before you open them. The first time I knew of Rue's name was from hearing you introducing her on the stream, and I thought, why has DJ named her after a kangaroo? A kangaroo is called a Roo in Australia. We shorten every single name we can. I discovered it was Roo, R-O-U-X, not Roo, pronounced exactly the same, but it stuck in my head. And being named after a marsupial is no stranger than being named after a pastry. Hence the theme in all the presents except yours, Mr. A. Yours is very, very different. Oh, and the kazoo-inspired one. You can open number 1 now. Oh, I'm being bossy from thousands of kilometers away. Okay, well this says...
They have numbers.
They have numbers. This one says number 1 Roo, and it has an arrow. And it is wrapped in a newspaper, which, as I've mentioned, is something I love. And the note that says number 1 Roo is written on a cat-a-day calendar with a quote that says, way down deep, the quote on this says, way down deep, we're all motivated by the same urges. Cats have the courage to live by them. I like that quite a bit. All right, you may open number 1 now. Oh, I'm being very bossy. I'm being bossy from thousands of kilometers away. The toy is for Roo, and the key rings are for her adopters, presuming, too, to remind them that she is known and loved around the world. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. It is a tiny kangaroo holding a boomerang. I don't think that there is an item that is more Australian in the entire universe. Wow. Look at that. That is the cutest little kangaroo and a boomerang. And it says for Roo and her humans. And there's 2 keychains here. And the keychains both say Australia road sign. And the road signs are kangaroo next 10 kilometers, koala next 80 kilometers, crocodile next 10 kilometers. And I don't know if these are actual Australia road signs, but I would definitely drive where the koala bears are because they are adorable. I would probably not drive so much where the crocodiles are. Wow. There's a rodeo, ride 'em cowboy. Australians love TV binges but won't pay for the web. So I hope you know. Huh. Cool running. The Sun Herald City to Surf. That is a lot of jogging Australians. The Sydney Morning Herald. Wow. All right. Well, I would like to read some more of this, but I also want to put this kangaroo back in the wrapping, and that way we hang on to that for Ruse adopters. So thank you so much for that. I'm even going to put this back on the outside so that we don't lose track of it. Ruse adopters, I believe, we published the schedule on the Kitten Academy website, kitten.academy. I believe that Ruse adopters are coming on the 2nd to pick up Rue. Going off the top of my head. DJ gave me a nod, though, so I think that's probably right. Okay. Let's see what we've got next. Oh, goodness. Okay. Open number 2. Okay, open number 2. Here we go. It says Claire and Crow. And... I know. Did you show that tissue paper as boss, huh? All right, this says Claire and Crow, and it says... some catnip pom-poms for Claire and Crow, and key rings for their adopters. Aw, and they're the same sort of thing on these key rings, but a different design, slightly different design. They're Australian road signs, and 3 little pom-pom balls, and it says, catnip pom-poms, a reminder of Rue for each of Claire and Crow's new humans. From Kat and Ella. And it is on a stationery that has a picture of a wombat who's towing a little wombat toy with a string. That is so cute. Thank you. Wow, their adopters are really going to love this stuff. And how sweet that they get a little flavor of Australia as well. And this is also from the Cat a Day calendar, but this one doesn't have a quote. It just has a cat sleeping in a hammock on it. So very cute. Open number 3, then let DJ open the tiny inside off camera. Wow, this is somebody who really knows their Kitten Academy, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Open number 3. Just tore that newspaper, even though I'm going to want to look at it later. Oh my goodness! This is really cute. It says... once you open this, give it to DJ to open the tiny, tiny inside off camera, please. And it is a kangaroo made, it's just like a little, like a Velveteen rabbit kind of kangaroo. It's all Velveteen. And it's got buttons on its shoulders to hold the arms on because it's adorable. And it's got a big zipper that goes all the way down the front because naturally that's how actual kangaroos are, I'm pretty sure. And we'll give this to DJ to let her open it off camera. There you go. How sweet. And there's a note here. It says, while you're opening it, it says, can I just say, DJ, that I've unfortunately spent time with too many doctors in my life. But I've learned what makes a good doctor, not an average one. A good doctor has a kind and empathetic heart and a central decency as their foundation. That, and being able to laugh at the IT guy's bad jokes. Your actions let me know that on that basis you are off to a head start, and I wish you much success and satisfaction in your work. Well, as an IT guy that makes bad jokes, I can tell you that I've at least helped in her doctor training according to you. It's good to know that I've been able to contribute something to you being a good doctor, and, that my bad jokes are not for nothing. Okay. This says open number 4, and this is a bag that's just, it's a little plastic bag that's labeled number 4, and it says, oh, wow, hey, you know, I didn't even think of this. It says, open number 4, okay. I can't even see what that is from here. The people on the street. Is it a kangaroo? She's got a little tiny kangaroo. She's making adorable noises. She tells me it's a kangaroo. All I see is a little tiny thing. It's so small. Okay. So the note says here, number 4, my major disappointment with Kazoo's time at the academy is that he did not get to play roller derby soccer in the bathtub. Next time you have kittens in the main bathroom, do not let that slight go by. I love Kazoo partly because he reminded me of my cat's hyperactivity as a kitten. So different now. She, however, could be tired out by a simple measure of placing her in the dry bathtub with a ping pong ball and having it batted in her direction. Vast fun was had by both of us. It was part soccer. At one point, she lifted the plug out with her teeth, lay across the hole, and protected her goal, and part roller derby with her diving up on the sides before pouncing on the ball. And so here we have a ping pong ball for the bathtub ball game, as we call it, and it's labeled Kazoo Ball. And there's also a picture in the letter here of the cat in the bathtub. And this is a game that we've had so much fun with over the years, and I don't know why we didn't think to try it out with the kittens, so we definitely will. And this looks like a perfect ball for the game of bathtub ball, henceforth known as Kazoo Ball. Kazoo Ball. It is. It's a very fun. I know for sure that I have videos that are bathtub ball videos. I don't know for sure if they're on the Kitten Academy YouTube channel. They're pretty old. Yeah. But they might be. If you search for the Kitten Academy bathtub ball videos, you might find some videos of our cats playing bathtub ball. So. Okay, present number 4 is for any kitten you simply cannot tire out. I will call it Kazoo Ball in the future, I think. Hey, you know what? I think I will too. And finally, number 5. I have only been watching Kitten Academy for a few months, but deciding what to give you required no thought at all, Mr. A. I believe that as an academic you would like to study the original source for major texts. I'm sorry I had to start with number 3 in the series, in any serious fan's heart anyway, but it was the one available. There are more. The other factor in making the choice is I figured if you already had it, Jimmy would nick it off your coffee table faster than Custard can reach the kitchen when he hears a can open. Enjoy. With much respect and best wishes, Cat and Ella, the actual cat, Sydney, Australia. So Cat is not a cat, but Ella is a cat. Got it. And so this says number 5, Mr. A. And look at this, I got my own kangaroo Australia road sign charm, or keychain, I should say, which is awesome because I was a little jealous of everybody else getting one. Thank you for that. And inside the wrapping we have, oh, it's still a mystery. Oh, it is, oh, goodness. I don't have this, and I have never read this, and I'm going to have to find out. Wow. It is, I've never heard of this. It is William Shakespeare's The Jedi Doth Return by Ian Doescher. It's Star Wars Part the 6th, and it has Jabba the Hutt in the front with sort of a Shakespearean hat. Once more unto the Death Star, dear friends. The epic trilogy that began with William Shakespeare's Star Wars and continued with The Empire Striketh Back concludes herein with the all-new, all-iambic The Jedi Doth Return. Perchance, the greatest adventure of them all. This is brilliant. Oh my goodness, it's written just like a Shakespearean script with the names of the characters in the margin here, and then their lines, their dialogue in iambic pentameter, and also the stage direction, Jabba strikes mid Fortuna, who falls. So it's the whole story. How is it that I have never heard of this? I don't know, but I am really excited to read this. Wow. You really did find the perfect gift. I don't know how you did that. Cat, and Ella, both of you, wow.
I'm speechless. I'm left speechless. This whole box is thoughtful and just wonderful, and it's so heartwarming that you've sent things not only for us, but for the adopters of your favorite kittens. So just thank you so much for that. And thank you for going out of your way to pick up a Sydney, Australia newspaper, because I will go through this later. I've been keeping all of the newspapers that people write things in. We've got a file downstairs in Smokey's office. We have a file now where we keep all the letters and cards that people have sent us, and we file those. And I've added to that file a section for everybody's local newspapers, and I will definitely look over this newspaper and add it to the file, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we will obviously pass these along to the appropriate parties for Claire and Crow and for Rue. So thank you so much for that. I would have liked to have taken even a little more time than that and maybe go over some of the newspaper here on the mailbag segment, but I'm not going to do that this time because we are in kind of a hurry today. I really want to get through all this, and it is a lot of stuff. But this is going to go right in my pocket right now. It's too cute. Thank you for that. Okay. All right, next up. This has a note right on the front of the box. It says, "Hi, Mandy and colleagues at the Fox Lake PO. Greetings from Scotland." My goodness, from Scotland. All right. Wow, this is a very international mailbag today. I'm not sure. Oh, no, we have. We have had someone from Scotland has written to us before, I remember. Let's see here. What is this? It's like a single package inside. It says, "Okay to read on the stream to Mr. A and DJ at Kitten Academy." I see that, but how do I open it? Carefully now. Oh, I see. Okay, so here we have a card, and we also have 2 wrapped packages, and this also has directions. Our international correspondents this week are very bossy. All right, okay to read on stream. Let's start here. Oh, and there's an address. Wow, I hope I didn't just show that to everybody. It's a little hard to read, though. It says, "From Joanne Kelly and Twinkle Kitty." Twinkle Kitty! What a great name, Twinkle Kitty. Let's see here. Pop this open. Set this out of the way a little. Actually, I'm going to hand this straight to DJ so she can note down who it's from and their address and stuff. Okay. Oh, wow, it's a thistle. That's a beautiful picture of a thistle. They're such pretty plants. Shame about the thorns. Let's see. "Dear Mr. A and DJ, just to thank you for all the work you do in looking after mother cats and kittens. My cat Twinkle and I love watching Kitten Academy and seeing the furries moving on to loving homes. I've enclosed a few small mindings for you and also a poem I've written for Special Agent Star. It would be great if the poem could be forwarded to Star, Mocha, and Latte's adopter. The gifts enclosed are all of a Scottish theme, as Twinkle and I must be your greatest Scottish fans. You get many gifts and letters from all over the world for your mailbag, so I thought you might appreciate a flavor of Scotland. Thanks again. Lots of love and very best wishes from Joanne and Twinkle. P.S. Hope you like the Scottish thistle on the front of this card." Well, I surely do. That's a beautiful thistle. And thank you so much for writing to us. Wow, you know, I do, and I'm sorry that your package happened to come on a mailbag where we're trying to move things along a little quickly, but I do surely love the communications from other countries, especially. It's just so nice to, I always say, I haven't figured out how to say this right yet, but I always try to say that getting these packages from other countries, it's almost like a little trip in a box. Like, it really gives you a flavor of another place, and it's wonderful. It's so wonderful. So this says a poem for Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, oh what a good mother that you are, caring for your kits so fine, with love angelic, so divine. Twinkling in our lives so bright, loving your kits, your first delight. Loving your kits in every way, your kits will be your proudest stay. And when others ask us who you are, we'll tell them you're our brightest star. That is so sweet, Joanne Kelly. Thank you so much. That almost brings tears to my eyes. It's really sweet. Here we also have a postcard from the Edinburgh military tattoo. I'm not sure what the word tattoo means in this case. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, to read on stream. Dear Mr. A and DJ, hope this little postcard of Edinburgh Castle, I can't say it right no matter what I do. And the Edinburgh military tattoo gives you a flavor of our very beautiful capital city of Scotland. At the time of writing, the Edinburgh International Festival is in full swing. It's the biggest and best arts festival in the world. Every year, we welcome visitors from all over the world and afford them our legendary Scottish hospitality. Perhaps one day you will be able to visit. Lots of love and best wishes from Joanne and Twinkle. Thank you so much, Joanne and Twinkle. I got to stretch out my leg a little bit here. Okay. Now we have a couple packages. It says, this parcel, please open first. All right, well, let's see if I can. Without damaging the contents in any way. Oh, goodness. Okay. It is a Scotland tea towel with the whole bunch of Scottish. Oh, let's see. Okay. Hang on. I got to take the tag off in order to open it all the way. Scotland locations on it. That is really cool. Wow. All right. I know that it's hard for you to see this all at once on the stream because it doesn't go up that high, but very cool. Wow. Beautiful. It really seems like a beautiful place. And this guy is throwing a log. I guess that is a Scottish thing, throwing logs, huh?
There's a sketchy,
Wow.
sketchy sketch.
Oh, really?
Like,
Really? Yeah. So what are you trying to memorize with it? Do you remember?
yeah, it's cardiomyopathies.
Cardiomyopathy. So DJ, one of her med school study tools is called Sketchy. And I'm sure you can look it up online. She thinks it's the greatest thing and that they should do Sketchy for everything. It's basically a series of videos where an artist sketches out a drawing, and each thing in the drawing represents part of what you're supposed to be learning. It's not directly the thing you're supposed to be learning. It's symbolic. It's symbolism. So they'll do a sketch that's like a Star Trek scene, and each thing in the Star Trek scene, from the phaser to the captain in his uniform and something, they all represent and symbolize the things that she's supposed to memorize for medical school. It helps to remember those things in a really clever way. So she says that there's a Sketchy for cardiomyopathy that is Scottish, and that it looks exactly like a tea towel. So now she's thinking about cardiomyopathy, I'm sure. Okay, here we have Border Family Biscuiteers, who make divinely chocolatey cookies. They are divinely chocolatey. They're not merely chocolatey. But wait, there's more. Orkney Thin Oat Cakes, traditional whole grain oat cakes baked in Orkney. It does sound like something that DJ might really get a kick out of, almost as much as I enjoy the name Orkney. I'm probably saying it wrong, but Orkney. It's just brilliant. I love it. And here we have a Thornton's 9 mini caramel shortcake bites. Wow, mini caramel shortcake bites. DJ sounds excited for that. The picture on the front at least looks really yummy. All right, thank you so much for this, for sending all of this. This is fantastic. And what a little piece of Scotland for us. I really like it. And I have to look up this use of the word tattoo. I suppose it means some sort of a military unit. I've never heard the word tattoo used to refer to a military unit. So I have learned something today. Okay, there we go. Can you eat that stuff? Yeah, you can, but you gotta pass me one.
You don't even want this.
The oat cakes from Orkney. I love Orkney. That's my new favorite word. Okay. Orkney.
The old man of boys.
Okay, next box. Here we go. Moving right along. Thank you to our greatest fan in Scotland. By the way, in the letter, they had written, we're your greatest fan, and then they had to draw a little arrow and say Scottish to know that they weren't necessarily claiming the title of greatest fan in the world, merely in Scotland. But I don't know. I think you're definitely in the running for both. Okay, here we have card number 1, and it says right on it, private. So I'm going to hand this over to DJ. She can decide if she wants to read it now or later.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, these are so good.
And this says card number 2, okay to read on stream, Mr. A and DJ. So, it's a beautiful lavender flower there with some butterflies. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, there's a couple of gift cards in here. Thank you so much for the gift cards. And it says, Mr. A and DJ, greetings from Central Illinois. So not even that far off now. Thank you for all you do for the kittens and cats in your care. I started watching Back with the Fish and Coffee Cats, and then I joined Patreon when the fish graduated so I could see the alumni pictures. I grew up in a house that always had several cats. However, I only have one cat. My cat, Charlotte, does not enjoy the company of other cats, so she is a solo cat. Watching Kitten Academy helps fill the void of multiple cat household fun. I have included all of Charlotte's favorite toys for endowment bags for the kittens and mom cats. If there are leftover toys, please use for future classes. Thank you again for giving the cats and kittens such a good place to live before going to their forever homes. Julia. It also says there's an Amazon card for whatever supplies the kittens need. Also, miscellaneous info. The blankets are labeled with name cards. The eek mice are for the Chili and Roo. If you think Chili won't like it, feel free to give it to the faculty. Julia, thank you so much. This is a very generous gift already, just in the card, and we greatly appreciate it. And I also greatly appreciate you sending 2 cards and separating out the sads, because you know that we like to avoid that stuff on the stream. But we certainly have no problem with sharing those sorts of things sort of privately. We like to keep the Kitten Academy positive as much as possible, and I really admire you for respecting that. Thank you so much. Wow, you have sent a box that is packed full of stuff. I hope DJ's ready to take some serious notes with that oat cake in her hand from Orkney.
She said there's a blanket.
There is a blanket.
That was for Mr. Pickles, but since Mr. Pickles left early, that can go with Baba Ganesh.
Okay.
She wants it for him.
Because she wants it for him. Okay, we can deal with that. All right, first off, we have an entire stack of Smarty Cat Fish Flop. And they look kind of like they're catnip crinkly. They're flat. They remind me of the flat mice that are such a big hit with the kittens all the time. So I feel fairly confident, that's not working. I feel fairly confident that these are going to be a huge hit. Fish Flop Fish, and it is 5 cards of 3 each, so 15 total Fish Flop Fish. That is a lot of Fish Flop Fish, which is another fun thing to say. All right, here we have Mylar crinkle balls. Again, always a success. Those things never fail. Here we have 2 packs of hearts just for cats. No dogs allowed. They are called Midnight Crazies. And they are sort of this wave pattern, and the colors remind me very much of the 80s for some reason. They look like those silly sunglasses that you could get during the 80s that had no glass in them. They were just waves like that. Yes, I see that we've already got a tahini that's into this. Oh, and another set of the Mylar balls. So lots of balls. Wow, you've sent so much stuff. Okay. Here we have a Pet Holiday cat toy. They're tiny mice that are green, red, and brown with feather tails. Pet Holiday cat toy. Here we have Rue's Eeks catnip toy. It's labeled for Rue, and it's this very surprised-looking pink mouse who probably will be very surprised at the way that Rue is going to throw him around. But wait, there's more. Oh, and here's the other one. This one is for Chili. Chili's little Eeks cat, mouse, I mean. This one is brown. We should make a box of stuff that's for Chili, right? We already got a thing for her that's over there somewhere?
Yeah.
Here, put this next to it because she's going today and that'll make it easier.
Do you have a box?
I don't have a box yet, but we're going to put it in one of these.
Do you have a trash?
How about this?
Oh.
Until we run out of room there, yeah. That way, because like I said, she's getting adopted today, it'll make it easier. We won't have to go back through all this stuff and sort it out quite yet. Which is what we normally do. Hang on, I'll get to explaining our behind the scenes in a minute. This is interesting. This is a cheese. It says Zany's Cat Toys Rainbow Furry Mice. Zany's Cat Toys Rainbow Furry Mice in a cheese. And this cheese has some strange markings on it. It looks like it's either, I see, it looks like it's made to be a display case to sell these little mice in. So we are now mouse merchants. And it's here, I'll just show you. First off, do not eat the silica gel, okay? It is just a pack of these little Zany's mice. There are a million of them. There must be 100 in here. There's still that many more in there. Really cool. I'm going to leave one out for these guys. These look like the real fur mice, though, that are such a big hit all the time. To have this many of them, I mean, we're going to be in the mice for a while. And these are a big hit. I can see somebody already wants one. Try that. Oh, yeah. So these little real fur mice they've always been a big hit. Oh, and they make a little jiggle sound, too. They got little balls in them so they can rattle. Yes, rattle's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Who are you thanking?
I'm thanking me, my brain. My brain needs a thanks. Okay. Wow. All right. What else? There is a blanket for Mr. Pickles. It is no longer for Mr. Pickles. It is now for Baba Ganoush, right? Okay. And there is a blanket for Crow. So cute. And there is a blanket for Rue. And there's a blanket for Claire. These are really nice blankets, by the way. I love it. I love the way that they're like polar fleece, but the edges are all made into little bows. It's beautiful. Those are really great. Thank you so much for all this stuff. We set out the thing that was specifically for Chili, so the rest of this I will put up for now. There we go. That way we don't lose track of it. There we go. Thank you so much. That's just a wonderful box of stuff. DJ needs any of that to catalog some more. All right. Oh, I left out the Zany's Rainbow Mice. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have a box that is shut with adhesive, which means it's going to be difficult to get it open. And I don't see a pull tab. I got it. I can do this. Okay. What time is it, by the way? Okay. Wow. we are going to run out of time. Let's see what we can do, all right?
No history lessons.
Lightning round?
No history lessons.
Okay to read on the stream. Good. Greetings, Mr. A and DJ. I hope all is well at the Academy. No snotty noses or poopy butts. There's a drop shipment for me as well that should be there in the room with you if you haven't already opened it. Every time I see you with a can of Diet Coke, elixir of the gods, I think to myself he needs a can cozy. But not just any old cozy would do for our Mr. A. When I saw one with the outline of a cat that had your puns inside the outline, I knew that was the one for you. Because I like to have things be even, I found a great one for DJ. Maybe she would use it with a bottle of water, since I don't know if she drinks pop or soda or soft drinks or Cokes. Pick the right word for your region. Either way, Dr. Kitty is for her. Finally, when I saw this doll, I thought it looked so much like DJ that I had to get it. She came to me just like I sent it, wearing the doctor's coat and the stethoscope. She may not be tiny, but I hope DJ likes her all the same. Give all the cats, kittens, and Elsie kisses and hugs from me, and when you see Paige later today, hug her as well. Love to you all, Lisa K. Lisa K, thank you so much. And I see there are 2 cozies here. And DJ does, by the way, mostly drink bottled water, but she might even fit her tea in here. Maybe, not sure. So here's hers first. This is a picture of a little cat doctor, which is adorable. And then here's mine. There's an outline of a cat, and inside it says, "You cat to be kitten me, right meow." You cat to be kitten me, right meow. And how appropriate. I haven't opened my Diet Coke yet, but it can go right in the cozy. Look at that. There. Now, I don't have to give Coke. They're advertising. They're free advertising. They can pay me. You want the cozy to come off? You got to pay me some money, Coca-Cola. That's the way. All right.
Can you tell people that that's a joke?
That is a joke. People know it's a joke. People know. Look at this doll. Oh my goodness. This is so wait. So that's all you mentioned in the letter. Let's see. Is there anything else? Just packing it. I just wanted to make sure because it's a big box. Look at this doll. It looks exactly like DJ. With the stethoscope and everything.
Yeah, for me. I never had these.
It's you.
Up. That's so cool.
That's totally DJ. Look at that. She's got her arm and her stethoscope and everything.
She's way taller.
She's not taller. She's like 6 inches tall. What are you talking about? That thing is awesome. Lisa K. Really, that is the best doll ever. I have no idea how you found that.
I've never had dolls. This is so cool. I think this is my first doll.
Really?
Yeah, because,
You don't do that in India, huh?
Well, my parents didn't want to,
They never bought anything, right?
Oh, God.
That sounds bad when I put it. Her parents are not. Her dad, literally every penny that he's ever earned in his life is for his daughters. He's just the most generous, sweetest man, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, he really is. He's an amazing person. But the lifestyle that they live there, yes, it's very different. Most of that is very practically spent money, not a lot spent on toys and things like that. So,
This is my first doll.
is it really literally your first doll?
I think so.
Wow.
Like, at least, this kind. I don't
Sure,
think
like a
I-
Barbie style doll.
Yeah.
Lisa K, look at that. You got DJ her very first doll, and she is thrilled with it. You should see her over there smiling at it and playing with the hair. She's gonna get a little brush now, and she's gonna carry it around with her.
Tomato, look.
She's gonna call it Mini Me. You should put it in your pocket when you're doing your pediatrician rounds, and you get a little girl or something. You can be like, "Look, it's me."
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Okay, I'm sorry, we got to move right along. I do want to try and get through all this today because I don't know what else might be for chili, and or maybe even some stuff that goes with cayenne. So we want to know. And that doll though is just fantastic, and so is the cozy. Thank you for doing your part to help me get my advertising dollars from Coca-Cola. Little sneezy tomato. Yeah. What is this? There's a bunch of cards. There's a bunch of notes in here that say, "And you get a spring, and you get a spring, and you get a spring." It's too cute. You get a spring. This is the first one. And you get a spring. And you get a spring. And you get a spring. Everybody gets a spring. Okay, there's a card here that says Kitten Academy. This is too cute. Aw, it's a cat sniffing a little flower. And it's titled Ferdinand, which is a great name for a cat, by the way. Kitten Academy, here are enough springies for the kittens and mom's adoption bags, plus a couple extra. Sorry this will arrive too late for the kittens being picked up this week. If the springs are not entertaining, there's always tissue paper. Best wishes, Lily Cat and Miss Zara. Lily Cat, thank you so much. And Miss Zara is the kitten formerly known as Marcia Fields from On Angel's Wings. So, wow, this is the cutest box that you've put together, though. This is so adorable, and I love it. And look at these tissue papers that you used. Look at that. This is so colorful. What a great package, Lily Cat's mom. Lily Cat, I mean, sorry, it's easy to confuse the two of you. Thank you, Lily Cat. And wow, lots of tissue papers. We should start a little collection of this because the cats do love it. These are the cool springs, too. Wow, the big ones. Those are really nice. All right, let's see if we can go through this and find them all. All right, big springs. Actually, I'm not. So there's got to be like a dozen of these in here, and they're each nicely wrapped in their own thing. I'm not going to go through and unpack them all. What I'm going to do is take out 2 for the cats that are going today, put one in Chili's thing, and we'll put the other in. Set this aside for Cayenne. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that can be for Cayenne. I want to keep all this tissue somewhere. I know. This is wow, quite a spring. That is a lot. Each one of these, every color that you see is wrapping another spring. So that's really generous of you, Lily Cat. Thank you so much. And those are the really cool springs, too. The kittens love them. In fact, I published some pictures on our website just recently. Actually, I tweeted a picture, but I also published them on the website previously. And I missed it, but whoever it was will leave a message. I published a picture on the website, pictures on the website previously of Pinto playing with one of those springs and just being really cool. There's some, I think, some great pictures. Oh, here, this should go with the springs. Where did I just, here, I put this. Okay, whoever that was will hopefully leave a message. It's only 11:30, so I don't think it could be one of the adopters, probably. Okay, here we have a drop shipment from Amazon. Oh, and it's in a big gift bag, and the gift note says, "Greetings, Mr. A and DJ. Please give this to Paige when she comes to pick up Chili. I've noticed Chili really likes the one at Kitten Academy. Thanks." So here we have. That's the card that comes with it. This is from Lisa K. And it is Lisa K. Lisa K, you have done so much. Where's? Oh, they're wrestling on the beanbag. Okay. I just want to see what this is. Oh, okay, good. This is the Catwalk Collection scratching post. So there you go. I'm going to put it back in here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we knew what it was and that you could all see what Lisa K has sent.
Nico's driving, right?
Yes, Nico is driving. So that's a good thing. Thank you, Lisa K. That's, again, so generous of you to send this stuff for her.
Wow.
I cannot get this bow put back in properly. Maybe DJ wants to do it while she's sitting over there. Okay. Now this is our discard box. Yes.
also sent a hug for Tinkle, right? I think I read that.
No. That was actually the director of On Angel's Wings calling, so I'll give her a call back after Mailbag when I get a minute. That's a little cough you got there, Tomato. Better keep an eye on that, huh? Okay, well we will. We'll keep an eye on that. Speaking of a little cough, Corey seems like his treatment is really doing well for him. It's a shame about this thing that's been going around the room, but yeah, we can do that. That's a lot of coughing right there. Oh, wow. This has no note. It's just two Pet Links Wild Thing. These are very popular toys here. They're on our list. What's that?
They're not the Cabot wellness things.
No, they're not. But there is no note. So whoever sent these, whatever you meant them to be for,
Can you tell me what that is again?
Pet Links, the little feather spinners. It's called a Wild Thing. Thank you so much, and I will take a look. Maybe I've got a message in an email from you already that says who it's from and what it's about. Like I said, sometimes that happens. Those are really popular, so we've got one here. I assume those are to go with somebody, maybe one for Chili and one for Rue, or maybe something else entirely. Oh, hey, look at that. Here's a letter that I missed at the beginning. I should have done this right up front. Fell behind the boxes, so I did not see it. Let's see what we got here. Aww. 3D interactive Swing Cats card. Swing card is for DJ. Enjoy. Lucia. That looks really cool. So this is one of those pop-up cards. Oh, I see. And it's a bunch of cats on a chair. These are really cool cards. Thank you so much, Lucia. Here you go, DJ. That is for you from Lucia.
Oh, these are cool. Look
Yeah,
at this.
I know. I love those cards.
Oh my god, they have so much fun.
I think that should probably go in our display cabinet. Wow. All right. Oh, gosh. This is cool. Here we have a bag of 100 Charlie balls. Yes, we call these Charlie balls because Charlie was the first kitten to really go nuts for him here. And it says, "Hello, I've been watching Kitten Academy for a few months, and I just love what you guys do for the kittens. Watching them has become my new favorite thing to do. The toys are for the kids as well as the faculty. Signed, Andrea." Andrea, thank you so much. These are great. Look at these. This is a whole paint can. It is a paint can, and it is filled with, well, it says Huggle Cats, and it's filled with a whole bunch of little toys. I think I'm going to need a key to open this probably, just like you do for a paint can. Oh, wait, I got it with my fingernail. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's little ducks. Or a duck? Turtle. It's a dirtle. I think it's a duck. Wait, there's more. Oh, and a crab? Maybe that is a turtle. That would make more sense, would it? I don't know.
Can you see what your message was?
Oh, and a frog. Look at that. And a whole bunch of each of them. I'm going with dirtle for that. Andrea, thank you so much. These are great toys that will go really well in a variety of our endowment bags. I think that'll work out really well. Did you note that down in the spreadsheet? There you go. What message do you want me to look at?
Why did they call you? Did they call you?
Yeah, that was on Angel's Wing. She just wanted me to call her back when I get a minute. I'm sure it's nothing.
Well, because Carrie had messaged me earlier.
Is it about that new mom cat?
Yeah, she's sneezing and stuff.
Well, of course she is. She came from the same shelter in Ohio.
Hard to know if,
Andrea, thank you so much. I'm sorry, we got a little distracted there. So yeah, what we're talking about is that if you're not on the chat, you might not realize, because we haven't really mentioned it anywhere else yet. On Angel's Wings has been pulling cats from a shelter in Ohio. That is where all of the kittens that we have right now are from, and Rue and Chili as well. And that is also where our URI is from, presumably. All the cats that we've been pulling from there have been coming in with a URI. So On Angel's Wings pulled another cat from there to be our next mom cat. I told them it was a little bit early, but they did not. They apparently didn't want to pass up the opportunity to pull a real Siamese cat. Like, that's very rare for a Siamese to show up. So they thought it was a special opportunity, a pregnant Siamese cat. And they thought, well, we'll pull it in, and then we'll let someone else foster it until Kitten Academy is ready, which is fine. That's a fine thing to do. Well, it turns out that it came in yesterday to On Angel's Wings, and the very instant that they put it into a cage at On Angel's Wings, it went into labor. And it delivered four Siamese kittens that just are beautiful little kittens. And apparently, we're getting word it has the same URI that's been going around. I think they're probably a little concerned about the super tiny kittens with the URI, so we'll get back to them, though, and see what's going on. Okay, let's see. Oh, Clint! Hey! All right, a present from Clint. This says, Mr. A, these toys are for Chili, her kids, and the new kittens. If I did the math right, they should get 3 each to take to their future homes. Signed, Clint in New Hampshire. So Clint is the one that has been sending us presents for each group. Mostly Clint sends bowls that are really nice little bowls. This time he has sent just for cats 12 packs cat toys. So we have 3 of those, and I believe, Clint, that you have done the math right, so we'll make sure that they each get some of those. I like the little pastel colors on these, too. Those are really cool.
I need to put them in Chili's bag and Chinese.
Okay, here, take one right now and parcel those out. I'll put the rest back in here.
What does it work?
He said 3 each, right? Let me see if he did the math right.
Yeah.
3 each, yes. So there you go. Pull out 6 of those. And as always, Clint's bowls. So here we have the extra bowls that he has sent for the new group of kittens. Everybody that adopts a Kitten Academy cat ends up getting the bowl that came from Clint. Thank you so much. I'm just going to set 2 of these out right now, even though we've got a stack, I think, of previous ones in the basement where we're going to fill up those bags. Might as well have DJ add these to the bags she's keeping right now. There you go. And the rest of these I will set aside. Thank you so much, Clint. You're always so generous, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. And I'm sure the adopters greatly appreciate it, too. Those are really nice bowls that you sent. What is this? It is okay, it says, Hi, I hope the kittens enjoy this. I can't wait to see their reaction to it. I will be at work during the mailbag, but it's okay to open and show without me watching. From Travis, from Discord chat. Travis, thank you. Oh goodness. It's Felix and Fido, Playdot, pet laser toy. And we've seen some laser toys, but this one looks really high tech. It's like a pentagon, or what do you? I'm gonna get it wrong. Dodecahedron, something like that. Very cool. Wow, that looks super high tech. Here you go.
Are these for these 2?
Yeah. Here, I'll take that. Just a second, I'll get DJ this and she can catalog it with all the other stuff. This Play-Doh looks really cool. We'll try this out later on. In fact, I need something for a video I have to make, so this might be just the thing. We'll see. All right, Play-Doh from Travis. Travis, thank you so much. Look at these kittens going nuts over here. This is so cute. Okay, well, I think we're going to make it just in time, too. We've got 4 more boxes, and we've got about 15 minutes, maybe 20. I think we can do this. If I don't lose my knife. I'm trying to steal my knife. Travis, thank you so much, by the way. I think I said that, but I really appreciate it. Wow, okay. This is a stack of notes, because there's apparently 1 note for each thing. It says, just a little place to park your phone while sanitizing during kitten close-up. Oh, look at that. It is a adhesive wall mount cell phone charging holder. Because I kept setting down my phone when I was using the hand sanitizer, so now I have a place to put it. That's, yeah, put it next to the hand sanitizers that I didn't send soon enough. LOL, Donna, who is at MayflowerAZ. That's at MayflowerAZ. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of notes. These just say, enjoy, happy, quiet toys, nighttime playtime. Hello, Kitten Academy. We thought it would be nice to have some quiet toys to send home with the kitties as they graduate. Sorry this is too late for Corey and Pinter, but perhaps you can send theirs to them from Donna. And for Mr. A and DJ, since you always have at least 1 extra floofy kitty, thought these gloves would help a bit, Donna. Okay, so all right, let's see here. First off, we have the quiet toys, which are catnip rolls, and we have 3 boxes of those. Very nice. Here we have a set of gloves that are pet grooming glove brush. And the pet grooming glove brush also comes with what appears to be a de-shedding tool with a little comb and a little blade inside to help take off some of the longer hair. Oh, and another one of these. Wow. Thank you so much, Donna. That's very generous of you. Here's these for you, DJ. And this is really clever. I like having a little phone holder to put next to the dispensers. Thank you so much. And these quiet toys are great. We should probably put some of those into the bags that TJ's making right now. Why don't I pull out a couple of those? Put the rest in here. There's 1 for each. There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what this big thing is. I'm excited. Yep. We can do this. Okay. Wow, this is big. Very big. Oh, all right. This is the Cat Senses Wellness Center. So this is the Wellness Center. Wow, it's very cool. It's very big. It looks like it got a little bit crushed in the shipping, but it doesn't look as though it is damaged in there. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it looks like it held together. And let's see about the note. It says, here we go. The note says, oh, hi, this is Alinare. The items of this box are a present for Chili and her new sister, Coco. I am really happy that Chili got such a fantastic home, and I hope they can both enjoy this 2 small presents. Cheerios, Marta. Marta, you are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much, Marta. That's really, really sweet of you. And now we have a giant box to put all the extra boxes into, and a wellness center. So, you've seen this before. It's the thing that's sort of like a mat with you put some catnip into and stuff. Big plastic thing. Wow, that was a big jump. Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta put this over here by DJ though. Here, you can have those. Yes, okay. Hi, Baba Ganoush. What you doing in there? What? Why you got a giant bluff? Oh my gosh, I need a picture of this. Baba Ganoush, wait. Oh, Bobby, please don't stick your tongue in. Hold still. Let me take a picture of this. I need a picture of that bluff. It's gone. And it's gone. Oh, that was too cute. He was totally bluffing. I missed it. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not quick enough on that camera. All right, we got 2 more boxes here. Oh, let's see what we got. This is a very heavy package that someone has chewed the corner off of. It says it is to Kitten Academy from Zazzle. It was apparently drop shipped to us from Zazzle. Somebody sent us some Zazzles. Oh, hey, DJ. It's just what you wanted. Somebody sent us a whole bunch of Kitten Academy bags to use for our endowments, and that's great because we had just run out, and DJ and I were just talking about this. Wow, a big stack of them, too. Who did this? I hope somewhere in here there's a note that says who did this.
Oh,
wow. It is a ton. Wow, somebody really is generous. You're so generous you're making DJ feel bad. Look at that. She's covering her face. She can't even look. Wow, those are perfect. I just saying, we just ran out of these and we were thinking about ordering a whole bunch more. And there is no note, unless it's buried somewhere in there. Whoever you are, you totally need to come forward and let us know on the chat who you are. Please let us know who you are. This is too much. It's literally too much. Oh, here we go. There is a note. Let's see what it says. If it says. It says, somebody created a Zazzle gift just for you. To is blank, from is blank. Well, obviously it was blank. Blank. Thank you, blank. Oh my gosh, blank, you are the best. You are the blank and best. Is it? Check to make sure that it's still streaming to the,
I don't know why it wasn't. Does it stop magically?
Yes, sometimes it does. Did you click it back on?
Yeah.
How long has it been off for?
I don't know.
Well, if you're just catching up with us again, let me remind you that we do record this locally, which means that even though the stream was down for a minute, we have the recording of what happened while it was down. I don't know how far back it goes, so we'll figure it all out, and you can catch it in the archive. I'm sorry I don't have time to go back over all the things we just did and figure it out right now. I wish I did. But what we were just opening now is this Zazzle package, which is incredible. Somebody sent us 1 million of these endowment bags to give with the endowments, I assume, and that's what we're going to use it for. And I was saying how perfect it is because DJ and I were just talking about how we needed more of these, and here they are. And also that it's such a generous gift that DJ is actually ashamed right now. So really great job. However, the note that it came with does not tell us anything about who sent it. So whoever you are, please let us know that you were responsible for this super generous gift. My goodness. Thank you. And all the adopters are also going to greatly appreciate that.
Who is it?
And again, just, I know we were probably offline for a few minutes, so we do have a local recording. In fact, that's probably, in a sense, why we were offline. I've said this every time. In order to do the local recording with the system that we're using. Steve-o? Steve-o, that's amazing. I can't believe what you did. Wow. DJ is speechless, and so am I, Steve-o. You are the best. That's just incredible.
Oh
so generous. I couldn't even count them. There's a ton. Yeah, I guess the shipping label probably says. Let's just see. It's a number that is beyond any number I have ever seen. 26. 26. Steve L. Wow. That's fantastic. I hope you caught those on a Zazzle sale so DJ doesn't have to feel quite so bad. She still feels bad. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah. In order for us to do the local recording of the stream, we normally send 2 streams to YouTube. So if there's a problem with one path somewhere on the internet, the other one automatically goes through. They go to YouTube 2 different directions, basically. But when we want to record locally like we do during the mailbag, we have to shut one of those down and use it for the local recording instead. So then we're only sending 1 stream to YouTube, and if it gets interrupted somewhere, that's it. The stream goes down on YouTube, but we still have the local recording. So if you guys missed a whole bunch of the mailbag just now, I apologize, but it will be in the archive, so you can all have the experience of catching it later in the archive. I know it's a treat. It's a special treat. We arranged this just for you. Okay, one more box. This is it. This is the last one. And there is a note, and the note says, "Dear kittens, enjoy music class. Love and scritches from the collector, the collected, Fred, Blaze, and Cosmo." Wow, enjoy music class. What does it mean? It says, oh wow, this is cool. Huh. It just says "Dear Kittens," so we can give it to whichever group we want. It is a guitar pillow. That is really cute. Wow.
They do need music class.
They do need a music class. You're right. Here you go. You take that. Thank you, the collector. That is fantastic. Guitar pillow. I don't know how you found that. That's a fun one, though. I really like it. And it might even look good on that little sofa that we got, and we can have a little tableau.
So you're putting the sofa back?
No, not right now. We'll put it back in. The sofa will eventually return. It will.
It's empty anyway.
Anyway. I think I'm starting to get a little bit of your sore throat.
How does it feel? Does it feel good?
No, it doesn't feel good. No. DJ has been doing her medical school rotations, as you know. What's that?
My laptop's done.
Oh, laptop just died. Just in time. Look at that. Perfect. As you know, DJ's been doing her med school rotations, which means she actually goes to the hospital and does doctory things with doctors. And she has to try each specialty one at a time. And the one that she's doing right now is pediatrics. And I'm sure you can imagine that means that she's going to bring home every kind of cold and flu that there is, and we're both going to get them all. Because just like kittens at a kitten shelter, when you have a lot of kids together like you do at school, they just pass these things around, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, DJ has already brought home her first surprise from work, which appears to be a bit of a URI for the humans. And we're both enjoying it. Okay. Well, all right. That's a great mailbag, though. Thank you all. I'm glad we made it through just in time for what I like to keep to our 2-hour limit. So, excellent. I'm sorry if I went a little bit quick, and I hope nobody feels like they were sort of shorted by that. And we really do appreciate everything everybody said. I just wanted to make sure that if anybody had said anything for Chili, that we knew about it and got it covered correctly. So now we're there. So thank you. And now I have to run. Now I have to run right out of the room because we've got a few things to take care of before the adopters arrive.
So you're having the adoptions, right?
Sure, and there's a chance that the adopters will arrive as soon as in the next half an hour, although we expect it more like an hour. So
the saddle. Remember the
Oh,
saddle?
the saddle.
Yeah. That'll make some really cute pictures.
Should I leave it in here along with the other things?
Yeah, put it with the other costume stuff that we have for now. We'll find a way to use it later. That's a good idea. Here, I'll take the thing it was. Okay, well, thanks everybody one more time. And we'll start clearing out this room.
Hi, Barbie. You taking me?
Well, hi, Custard. You gonna meet some kids? Oh, boy. So that's going away with an adoptee, so that should stay out here, right? Wow. When you figure out which kid gave us this, you need to hold the strings.
We can, are you moving these?
No.
I'm exhausted.
Well, if you could.
Or whatever.
I will. Hey, just relax. Would you mind helping out with one last thing before you go take a nap?
Do I get to take a nap?
Yeah.
I don't have to meet people?
Why would you?
Really? Did you, I got these.
Good. That's good.
What do you want me to help with?
Fill up some bags. Here, you can use 2 of these. It's perfect. I went to the store last night and I bought regular gift bags to use this time, but now we don't have to.
Do we have to start tomato on?
We might. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll figure it out.
I don't want it to get to the point where it gets that bad or scary. When do we start treating?
Well, do you want to try and take her to the vet today then? Is that what you want? I think, why don't I add her to the appointment we've already got on Monday?
Monday, okay. So the other cat, she has the same URS, so
Sure.
probably.
Of course she does. Yeah.
But even Carrie messaged me and said Emily doesn't want to do anything, but he called Carrie Grove and they said they could see her in the morning, like today.
Okay.
But then Emily wouldn't allow it, so Carrie messaged me, and I'm like,
They probably just want to see if we pay for it so that we can override that decision.
okay, so is that what you want to do?
Yeah, if Carrie is willing to take it to the vet, I'll be glad to cover that for them.
Well, they can do that, but
And when I say I should say Kitten Academy fans, thank you guys. sharing here. Custer, you have a pole like that right out there in the living room. I guess it's not as much fun if you're not teaching kittens, huh? murders. We got word that the first adopters are probably going to arrive in about a half an hour, I think. So